Hi, I'm Beverly Holden, and I've been sharing my journey from leaving the church to embracing spirituality. And I've not shared my background before, but I'd like to mention that I have a college degree, a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in religion, and I'm a retired banker, a loan operations manager. I was 30 years attending church, and for 6 years now, I've been studying A Course in Miracles. Well, today I'd like to introduce my dear friend Mary Boatman, who also has a Bachelor of Arts degree, major in education. She is a retired licensed professional counselor. She worked with her clients for 28 years, and she has been studying A Course in Miracles for 10 years. So we love to get together and talk about the course, and I've learned a lot from Mary. We've learned a lot from each other. And today we want to talk about forgiveness practices. So, Mary, would you mind telling me, sharing with me, with all of us, what your forgiveness practice looks like?
Sure, I'd love to. Thank you, Beverly. I have a very specific forgiveness practice these days. I developed it around, I think it was 2017, something like that. I had a friend channeling for me. I asked her about a situation that I was dealing with my mother, who had said something to me that I found to be very hurtful, and it kept replaying in my mind, and I sought help for it. I was studying Course in Miracles, but I didn't have a very defined practice, and her guides recommended to me that I use the Ho'oponopono prayer. And so it is basically, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you.
Mm,
And I began to practice with that. They recommended I repeat it 16 times. I
mm,
counted on my fingers every time the thought began to replay or the scene began to replay where my mother said this hurtful thing to me. And after about a year and a half, it finally quit replaying.
it worked.
It worked. Yeah.
Great. Well, it sounds like it's the perfect solution for you. For me, when I get triggered or when I catch myself feeling, well, negative behavior, maybe I'm comparing myself or feeling guilty about something, I will take that feeling and I'll say, Here, Holy Spirit, take this. I'm ready to just lay it on the altar of forgiveness. And I think, Mary, that just saying that out loud just helps me to release that suffering, that pain that I was carrying. What do you think?
Anything that interrupts the cycle of repeating the story of how you're a victim and they're a perpetrator in whatever way it is, and repeating the grievance that you have against them. And if you can interrupt that cycle with a forgiveness practice, whatever it looks like, whatever works for you, um, perfect.
Great. Well, lately we were talking and we both discovered that we had something in common that we were wondering what to do about. And you suggested, well, why don't we use forgiveness? Would you mind sharing that with everybody?
Yes, we were talking about our relationship with food and a lifetime cycle of gaining weight and losing weight. And so we decided to incorporate a forgiveness practice around our thoughts, repetitive thoughts around food. And the Ho'opono specifically for me, just because that's my go to forgiveness practice.
Yes, when you shared that with me, I thought, oh, that's a good idea. So now when I catch myself thinking I need some comfort food or I want something sweet, I want something salty. I'm not hungry, I just want to eat. I'll stop and I'll do that. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And it stopped that thought process. I've just been trying it for a few days now, and already it's helped me. So thank you for bringing that up. You know, you and I have both said that it doesn't matter what the problem is, forgiveness is the answer. And yeah, this is working for the food. we'll keep you stay tuned about that
Right.
one. So thank you, Mary. Thank you for sharing. I hope all of you will join us again next week. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.